All right, DJ, man, ain't seen you in a while. What's going on, man? Tell the folks what you've been doing.
Well, what I've been doing is working real hard on these books and getting them out there.
All right, what's the name of the book?
Name of the book is The Poems. I got the next book is dedicated to the woman who gave me life, which is about my mother, and all poems about her. So,
Hey, you a poet.
yeah, definitely a poet, and evolved into writing plays and movies.
Plays and movies, man. So, what inspired you to be a poet, man?
What inspired me to be a poet is my first love, and just got to realizing that could be an outlet for whatever I'm going through. So definitely, and people picked up on it, said, man, we got to hear it, got me going to open mics, and then started doing it in the church and whatnot, and people just said, hey, you got the arts, we need this for the kids. It's definitely an outlet, so definitely started a drama club and whatnot, so my first production is going to be actually through my church.
Through the church. Oh, that's cool, man. But so you perform. Where do you perform at?
Where I perform at is usually Negro League or Spoken Word or somewhere up north.
You mean the Negro League Cafe, right?
Negro League Cafe.
Okay, cool. And what's other place?
Spoken Word Cafe.
Spoken Word Cafe. So mainly you a poet. So when your book does come out and people read your book, what type of inspiration is your book? That's what I'm trying to get at. What type of inspiration?
Inspiration is usually toward people that are teenagers to about maybe 30 years old. We all go through different situations, no matter what age. Situation don't have an age limit on. That's the thing about situation, and people need to realize that. So I actually started writing the book when I was 15. Sold out 25 copies in 15 minutes, and then I actually published it myself at 21. Started my own publishing company. So that's what I did to realize that I have the potential to do anything that I need to do.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Anything I want to say to the people is that stay inspired, stay encouraged, and stay with God. And you can get
Hey DJ, what high school you graduated from, man?
I graduated from St. Rita High School, class of 05.
St. Rita 05. Yeah. Wow. Now you don't have any children.
No children.
I can't. That's hard. All brothers seem like they got 4 or 5. They got child support big time. Now, what do you think? What do you say to these young people in high school and college? I mean, the main thing is that I try to impress upon young people: do not reproduce yourself right away. Do not have any children right away. You know what I'm saying? So, how was you able to avoid having the children, man?
Well, I told them I just stayed clean of it. Actually, I knew that I'm the type that if you're big enough to do what it do, to have a child, you need to take care of it. And I knew I wasn't ready for that, and stayed in school, stayed about education, and made that my focus.
Yeah, but these young ladies out here, they want these babies, man. I talk to young ladies, I'd be 15 and between 15 and 18. They want these children, man. Where's that coming from, man?
Yeah, they want it, but they don't need it. Mainly it's about music videos and what it is to, everybody wants to be a mother because they trying to get away from their mother or trying to leave a better example, and that's what their fault is. People ain't perfect, and neither are parents and neither are children. So they need to realize they need to be here a little bit longer and experience some life, including myself. So I'm gonna play this back and look at it like, yeah, you need to make sure your stuff is straight.
Yeah, wait, everybody's not perfect. None of us are without a spot or wrinkle, neither me or anybody else. But what I'm saying though is that I think a lot of the young people, they rush, not all, but too many, they rush into having these children. And if they don't have the children, we have abortions, especially in the African American community. We have a lot of abortions. So what can we say to inspire young people to really focus on their career, their schools, and not being a parent?
Well, first you need to they need to realize that they need to focus on their dream and focus on their education. A lot of parents don't, inspire their children to go after their dream because either it's a basketball career or being a writer. It seems like it's too far-fetched, but if a lot of parents just encourage and let them know that it's in arm's reach, even if they don't have all the connections or resources to make that dream happen overnight, just if they get more inspiration from their parents, it definitely bridges the gap as far as communication-wise and stop making a lot of babies and whatnot. It's not going to stop every child from stop having kids, but I think that it would sum it up a little more if they had a lot more education.
And the young men, I mean, sorry to cut you off, but these young men, they seem like it's not cool to be smart. Everybody wants to be hood. Everybody wants to be a baller. To be, get A's and B's, that's for somebody else. That's for the geeky people. That's for the folks who want to act white, that kind of stuff. How are we going to get out of that mindset?
Well, first the first step is the hardest step. If you have more education, a lot of younger people turn their generation to stay inspired, and the people that make the money, the people that know about what's out there, the latest technology, and to have the latest technology, you need to go to school and learn that education.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, a lot of young people think that, to get A's and B's, that's for, I've heard students tell me to my face, they say, Mr. Sims, we hood. We ain't supposed to get A's and B's.
We hood, we're not supposed to get A's and B's.
Oh yeah, we hood. Because they buy into the hood mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where I think that a lot of people get mixed up and think that in order for them to progress outside of hood, they need to keep doing the same thing. See, insanity means you keep doing the same thing and expect different results, and you keep thinking that mindset that you want to get out the hood, but you still doing the same things. You're gonna stay right where you at.
Hey, you're a young man. Let me ask you something. And it was like that back in the day when I was in my 20s. These young women, not all, but too many of them, they want the slick dude. They want the player. They want the baller. They want the pimp type guy, the hustler. Why come these young ladies don't like a good, clean-cut young man like yourself with a suit and tie on, and shirt and tie?
Well, usually they get under the impression that that's where the money's at, and they actually, in actuality, they don't know what they want. I feel that they don't know what they want, and they've had that so much that they carved a shape that's all they're gonna get, or that's all they attract, and they become accustomed to, well, this is all I'm gonna have. And then when someone comes around that isn't of that type, then it's like alien. It's an alien to them. They're not aware of what is capable, what's possible of being with such a young man, and end up messing it up because of what they're used to. They're used to their phone ringing at 6 in the morning, being some other woman and all that type of stuff like that. So if it's not ringing, it's business day, or you're talking about you at a business meeting. A business meeting is AKA laying down with some other woman. So I got that a lot, where you say you're about business, and you talking with them, trying to get to know them and whatnot, and you saying you run a business or whatnot. It's nice to hear. They think that it's just something that you trying to, it's just game, it's game, but no.
What I'm saying, they can't separate having fun and being. It's a time to have fun. It's time to get business-like. And so, and I really talk about the young ladies, but these young men, it seems like if they're not going to be a basketball player, football player, or a singer or dancer, they're doomed, because they feel like, well, I'm not going to be there. I might as well go and hang out on the street. We up and down the street. I'm going to show some people in the neighborhood. But these young men hanging all out. What's that? Hanging out on the street for what? What's that all about?
Well, hanging out on the streets, they're trying to be entrepreneurs. But they're just marketing the wrong. They have the wrong inventory.
They're entrepreneurs at heart.
Entrepreneurs at heart. They just have the wrong. They have the right market strategy, which is getting to the people, as well as they just have entrepreneurial spirit with a business plan that is giving out the wrong message.